I didn't even forewarn you guys that was going on live. Oops. Oops. Okay, I can make this a little bit different. Doesn't let me. Well, hello, Alice Evans. How are you? And Barry Cooper. Long time no see, right? Yeah, no, long time no see. Sorry about that. JT's Adventures. Hello. It's Friday night, and we haven't done this in a long time. Or I haven't done this in a long time. Poor Miss Marie. She's been suffering for days. I locked her in the dungeon, so you might hear some screaming, wailing. Pay no attention to it. Oh, God. Gary Redmond, hello, good evening to you. Bobby Joyce, hello, Jeff. Just got back. Oh, you were in the Smoky Mountains. Did you have a good time? How could you not have a good time in the Smoky Mountains, right? No. Hopefully you can hear everything all right. Webb's Web, hi, Ralph. Good evening to you. Good evening. I was playing, what was I playing last night for a little while? It was nice and quiet. Miss Marie was sleeping. I was playing Arizona Sunshine. It's another zombie game, but I didn't like it. You have to do too many things with the hand controls in order to move around and stuff. I didn't like that at all. I'm probably going to delete that from my list. Cindy Luhu Nelson, hello, Jeff, Miss Marie. Miss Marie is resting. That's why I'm talking kind of low. The allergies are killing her. I went and got, I can't tell you how many pharmaceuticals I got for her till we found something that kind of worked. Poor thing. Cajun OGO, hello. I haven't seen you in a while, Cajun. Where you been? Carla Vision, hello and good evening. Caller, I never made it to the post office yet, but I will tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow morning, that's one of my things. Been running around for Miss Marie all day today and yesterday. She's sick. Not sick, but allergy sick. My God, she coughs so hard. I feel bad for her. Kevin Music, hello from Ohio. Good to see you as well. What's going on in all your brains tonight? Buddy Wilkinson, how are you? Good evening, Jeff. Hope you and Miss Marie are both surviving this pollen. She isn't. I am. I'm a little stuffed. I can feel it in here. And my teeth hurt. Anybody ever have that? When your sinuses get so full, your teeth hurt because they're pushing on the nerves. And there's nothing I can do about it. You take an ibuprofen or a decongestant, and that's it. I don't know if I can lay back. I don't think I can because then the microphone won't come over here. I was thinking about kicking back a little bit. Kicking. Because this chair does recline. Let me see. I could just put it that way. Get a little closer. Okay, now oops, Mr. Microphone. Sorry, Mr. Mike. That's a little bit better. Okay, that's better. That is better. Much better. Northeast Georgia Mountain Folk, hello. I didn't know Michelle's Tasty Dishes. Hello, Michelle. They have a live stream. I didn't know they did Friday nights. I had no idea. I don't keep up with a lot of people. I don't have time to keep up with me. I'm going to try to keep up with the chats tonight, all right? I'll do my best. Normally I have my cohort and partner over there, but as you can see, she's not there. No. Left me for Sven the pool boy. Yep, left me again for Sven. And we don't have a pool. Made a fresh pot of coffee. Gave Miss Maria a fresh, big old cup of coffee. Told her to drink it. Gets everything going, Bobby Joyce. We had a good time. Excellent. What did you do? Hopefully you went to all the cool stuff. You know what I mean? You know, I can bring that in a little bit better. Good. Dean Vineyard, howdy, Jeff. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Compared to Miss Marie, man, I'm telling you, um, I I got so many different medication. I just said here, I just kept pouring them out. They were falling all over. So I just open your mouth there, bottle after bottle. There you go. Put you into a semi-conscious state. You'll be feeling better in no time. Alice, I'm good. Finally made it to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee yesterday at Smoky Mountain Motor Lodge. Excellent. Hopefully you're going to go see all the cool stuff. Don't just see the strip, okay? Don't just go up and down Pigeon Forge. Or go out and have an adventure in the mountains. Go on the foothills. Go to Newfound Gap. Go to Gatlinburg, of course. And just drive around. Just drive around and see how beautiful it is up here. You'll love it. Carla Vision, continued prayers from Miss Marie. Yeah, she needs them. Boy, yeah, she does. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I would appreciate that, as always. Cindy Lou Who, Nelson, the allergies are very bad in Florida, too. I can imagine they're all, because right now my teeth hurt. The one tooth in my mouth hurts. Wanda Williams, haven't seen you late. No, I do during the week. I do my shows when I'm out shooting video or visiting clients and things like that. But the last few weekends, I'm doing stuff too. I'm out at the bars dancing. Hey, baby, where you been all my life? You know, I don't go to bars. Hey, baby, where you been all my life? Oh, God. That's one scene I don't miss, is going to the bars. Not at all. Gary the Cable Guy, good evening. Jeff, praying for you to feel better. I'm more for, yeah, for both of you, but Miss Marie, I'm fine. I get through this stuff pretty quickly. Maybe another week of this and it'll be gone. But I washed the decks down today and I didn't notice it. I wasn't paying attention until I looked and I go, oh my God, the water's yellow. I was hosing everything down, clearing off the leaves and all that. And normally the water would be white and it was yellow. And I go, oh my God, that's a lot of pollen. Northeast Georgia mountain folk, how you doing? Saying hello to everybody. Ronnie Crane, hello. Good to see you. DJI, I'm glad you're in the room, my friend. There is my moderator with the highly coveted blue wrench of love. And he's sweet. You know what, Nathan? You need two wrenches. Is there a way to give you two wrenches, a left and a right, so you can just smack them when they start doing their silliness? Northeast Georgia Mountain says hello. Was still having OBS. I tried. The first thing I did when I started doing live YouTube was OBS, and it did nothing but glitch for me. I think the only one who knows how to get through it is Ralph from Webb's Web. I tried everything, and it just would not. It would work, then it wouldn't work, then it would glitch up, and then you have to go through 15 different things to get it to work. Then I went to StreamYard. StreamYard is easier. They have a free version, the StreamYard, so you may want to try that out. It's good. I think Bob uses that. Bob from All About the Smokies. I think he uses StreamYard, and it seems to work good for him. He doesn't overdo it, and you know me. I got to take it to the max. I got to exceed the recommended dosage on that, and I really made that StreamYard work, and it'd lock up all the time on me. Oh, God. DJI cleaning the kitchen. Today I did laundry, stripped the bed, sprayed the bed down with disinfectant, put new sheets on the bed, and told Miss Marie to stay in the dungeon. Just stay in the dungeon. I'm sleeping on the clean bed. Good thing she don't hear me. I wanted her to have nice, fresh sheets to lay down on. You know, when you're sick, nothing worse than laying in the bed where you were sick the day before. You know, it's like you're sleeping in a tissue. You know, so I cleaned it all off, sprayed disinfectant all over that, did the laundry while I was doing it, and straightened up a little bit around here. It's not that it's dirty or anything, but DJ is cleaning the kid. Good for your home then. That's excellent. Janice Walker, hello. Prayers going up for Miss Marie and you both. Hugs to you both. Thank you, sweetheart. Those are not, look how big those icons are. Thank you for that. I know she'll appreciate that. Then she'll probably go, how come you never do those for me? Oh, God. Cajun OGO just got over the allergies. Oh, goodness. Louisiana. Spring is here everywhere, Cajun. Cindy saying healing prayers, Miss Marie. Thank you. Bobby Joyce saying hello. I'd really like to get this a little bigger. That's better. You can increase, hit control and the thumb wheel on your mouse, and you can increase the font and the screen because I'm sitting quite a ways away. I'm sitting from the screen about 10 feet from the screen. Buddy, God bless her. That cough sounds like it hurt. I don't know if you heard it before. She coughs, and man, she has a deep, raspy cough now. I got her all the cough medicines you can get, all the different types, all the different pills. Oh my God. I say, here, try this. No, try this and try this. Antibiotics. She's got antibiotics up the yin yang because I always have antibiotics. Wanda Williams, ouch, Miss Marie sounds bad. Yeah, she does. Gatlinburg Hussey, hello, how are you? Carla Vision saying hello, hello, hello. Everybody say hello. Always check out each other's channels. You do that. Ohio Nana, how are you, dear? Good to see you, Ohio Nana. Northeast Shelter Mountain. Jeff, we will be live Wednesday night, 9 p.m. May go on tomorrow as well in the afternoon. Now, don't do what I do. Just pop up. I forgot to do this. Well, I didn't know if I was going to go on tonight because I didn't know how bad Her Majesty was going to be. So I wanted to make sure she was doing all right. She said, why don't you go up and do a live show? You haven't done one in a long time. It's the first time. Normally she'd be at work. She would be at work. She's taken 2 days off now, and she's been sick for 4. And now, luckily, she's off the next couple of days. So we're just going to take it easy. Not going to do anything. I have no plans to go out and videotape or do anything. Just going to stay home and coddle and hug and stroke my wife's head. I'm going to love her and hug her and call her my own. And sedate her for hours and hours. Yeah, it's so quiet here. Come on in, ladies. Dad, dad, dad. Oh, God. Dry Creek Home Collections. Hello, Jeff. Hope Miss Marie's feeling better. Yeah, I hope so, too. She's not too crabby when she's not feeling well. She's pretty quiet, She just kind of cloisters away somewhere, and either she's upstairs, she's down in the bed, the master bedroom, the first floor. She's up here in the guest room or on the couch or the dungeon. Bobby Joyce mostly stayed in and out of the mountains. Cage Cove, good. Walked a couple of trails, excellent, and went to the comedy barn. Sounds like you did very well. Excellent. You should, whenever you come up here, do different things. Don't always do the same thing you always do when you come up. Be adventurous. If you go to this restaurant, go to another restaurant. Just try it out. Give it a shot. You're up here anyway. Give it a shot. Happy Easter from our Nana. Gallenberg Hussey went to the Greenbrier for the first time in years today. Beautiful. Excellent. Nothing like a fresh cup of coffee. Alice Evans. We went to Dollywood today and going to Gallenberg tomorrow. Sounds like you have an action-packed weekend ahead of you. Neil Payne Jr. Are you new to me? Have we met on some distant field? Do you get that info on bootleggers and outlaw car show at Brushy Mountain State Prison? Did you send it to me? I don't remember receiving anything because I was waiting for that. Could you resend that? You should have my email. It should be there at the bottom of this page. I would like to do that. I would like to go there. Happy Easter. Yes, Dry Creek saying howdy, howdy. Dan, how are you? Dan the Mountain Man, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Always good. DJ, I love you, mean it. 2 wrenches would be epic. I know. Is there any way to do that, Nathan? If anybody's going to know how to get 2 wrenches, that would be good. Susie Q, hello, how are you? Dan saying hello to everybody. Hope Miss Marie takes care. Yeah, she is. She's the last couple of days, really, she's been more in bed than she's done anything. And once in a while, she'll wander up and rustle around in the kitchen and stuff. But she doesn't have much of an appetite, which is unusual for Miss Marie. And made some fresh vegetables and some meat, and she has a little bit of rice, and she just ate a little bit of it. When you're sick like that, you don't feel like eating when your sinuses are bothering you. Well, everything jumped. I appreciate you guys being in the room. I really do. Where did I leave off? I saw Brad was like the last one. There it is. Okay. CQ. Brad Lucas. Hey, buddy. I'm going to email you a new pic from our cow. Oh, man. For tonight, we can see the goat coaster light. Really? From where you are? That's excellent. Are you going to go to the coaster? You going to take the triplets there? Oh, say hello to your wonderful wife for me, and the kids, and the you have an animal, don't you? Don't you have a pet? Wanda Williams. Wanda Webb, so good to my bro. You know, I got somebody who mentioned the other day you need to take better care of your wife. Hello? Talk about spoiled. Miss Marie is spoiled. My goodness. She, oh, if only you knew how spoiled she really is. DJI. Yes, I'm home. I wish I was back at the beach. But you had fun. And the jet ski, right? I bet you had a lot of fun. Ralph was saying StreamYard is a branch of OBS. Yes, and the same core code. Yeah, but it doesn't work the same. OBS is open source, so anyone can take it and modify it, yeah, if they know what they're doing, right, Ralph? Otherwise, boy, and I don't. So, no. You helped me a lot through that, but I gave up on it. I just gave up on it. I may do StreamYard again someday just because I get bored with this screen that I'm looking at. And I can't wait till I could put it in the VR. That'd be nice if I could just sit here and just, I bet I could, couldn't I, Ron? I don't know. I'll have to do a dry run on that because I know I can watch YouTube on VR. I can watch this program right now with the VR. I bet if I did it, you know how you can use the hands because you can click out or put your handsets down, and then you can use your hands to scroll, point, and pull things out and stuff. Very cool. Did you get the 39 yet? The V39 update? I did not get mine. I got the 37, but not the 39. Rick Surgeon, how are you? Hey, Jeff, good evening. And I got 13 days to Gatlinburg. You're counting it down. Have a great weekend. You too. Thank you, DJ. I'm sure she'll appreciate that. Prayers of Miss Marie. Patricia Bailey, hugs all the way around. Big hugs for you too. Big. Joyce Marie, hi there. Praying for Miss Marie. And a poor girl, man. And she was suffering the last couple of days. I mean, coughing way too much. Cough where you can hear it's hurting her throat. So I got Halls, big bag of Halls, and she's been sucking on those. They seem to help a little bit, and all the other things she's taking. Gatlinburg Husky, Northeast Georgia, subscribed. I swear I thought that when we first. Yeah, and that happened. No, don't worry about Gatlinburg. Whatever goes on, I lose subscribers all the time. And I know they're not unsubscribing because they're saying, why did you unsubscribe? I don't ever unsubscribe people. If you're there, you're there. If all of a sudden you're not there, just resubscribe. What did it was yesterday or today? It could have been this morning. I go up and I look at my people that my monthly views, and it dropped like it was 4,500, 4,700, just dropped. Now you can't just drop 4,700 views on anything. You can't take away the views. They're there and they're there. So I don't know what YouTube is up to, but YouTube. I can't wait for a new platform to come out where we can all go to it and not deal with this nonsense. Because when you lose views, you lose money. So I'm thinking, all right, I'm thinking to myself, I'm going, all right, this is a great way to save money. Pull away some of the views, pocket the money, and just let people deal with it. I'm waiting. Elon is going to take you guys over. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for it. Gary the Cable Guy, you think your throat's irritated from fires? No, definitely not. That was a couple of days of a minor irritation when the fires were here, but that's been so long ago and everything was cool. No, this is without a doubt without a doubt pollen. Because when I go outside, the car is yellow. And like I said, the deck, when I washed it, was yellow. The water hit it, it was a yellow foam. And I'm going, whoa, that much? It just didn't occur to me that much had fallen. Dry Creek says, what a good guy you are, staying at home, taking care of Marie. She's chained me here. Are you kidding me? You can't see my foot, but it's chained to the chair. Carla Vision. Jeff, I uploaded a lot of videos today and 3 or 4 birds. Oh, I like birds. I'll look at them. I usually comment on them too. Very good. Get a chance, go to Carla Vision and see her video. She's new at this. And yes, she's green, but she's learning. And this we got to encourage her. Encourage Carla. Go to her. Neil Payne, how are you? Neil Payne Jr. Yes, Roger. Excellent. I thought so. Oh, Neil. Of course. Oh, okay. You and your wife. Now I know. Okay. There we go. I had to put that in there. That's right. You came up to, you parked not right next to me during the rod run. Your wife was too cold to get out of the car. So was mine. Remember, mine was in the car too. That's where, excuse me, I think I got sick. And Miss Marie probably added insult to injury with the sinuses and that being out in that cold, damp air. Should have rethought that plan. Don Beto CZM, prayers for Miss Marie, Easter greetings and hugs. The same to you, Don Beto. Thank you. Zeke Smith, good evening, Jeff. Hope you're mission. Yeah, we're doing fine. I was noticing today, I was outside. I just fed the birds, and wait, I lost everybody. I don't want to lose that. Man, you guys, okay, there we go. Thank you for commenting. And I was looking over the deck where a couple of cabins had burned, and a guy was up there with a bulldozer, bulldozing what remained of some framage, little bit of frame, just bulldozing. And I felt so bad for the guy. I could see it off in the distance. It's really weird because it's 2 mountain peaks and then a small little valley, very small. And they had 2 cabins up there. And I saw them burst into flames. I saw one just go whoosh. And then I'm watching, and then the other one right next to it went whoosh just a couple of minutes later, maybe even seconds. And I know they just built those homes. They just built them within the last month or two. And the guy's bulldozing them down. I felt bad. We dodged the bullet. Unfortunately, some other people up here did not. And I feel their loss. Susie Q saying hello. Dave the wrestling dude. How did you get to be? Is that you, Nathan? Who's Dave the wrestling dude? I don't know. Who's Dave? DJI, do you know who that is? Is that you? Could be. But he's got the blue wrench of love. Neil, I don't have an email to talk on this year's. Dan the Mountain Man, I'm doing good, enjoying a day off. I bet you are enjoying a good day off. Email Jeff. Thank you, DJI. Sorry I called you, Jeff. It was copied your email. That's all right. Susie, I'm good. Just home. From fishing. He caught a bass and 2 bluegill. You going to eat them tonight? That sounds good. Miss Marie would love some fish. Dry Creek saying hello. Yeah, they were up there. Dry Creek Home Collections was up there. Jeff and Tootsie camping. Ourselves, Elvis was up there, and a whole host of other people. It was a lot of fun. Gatlinburg Hutchie says, had to fight the bears away from our dumpster last night. Oh, yeah, they're back. We need better covers. Plus, people close the lids and toss in the trash. Yeah. Speaking of that, I was driving down the road the other day, and for whatever reason, 3 bags of garbage were on the side of the road on our property. It wasn't like they dumped them out. Somebody placed 3 big bags of nasty garbage. Man, I was mad. So I have to open my trunk, pick up that stuff, and then I had to take it to the dump. Listen, tourists, if you make the garbage, it's your garbage. If you rented the cabin, they take it. They pick it up. You don't have to drag it out and throw it out. If you rented the cabin, the garbage is comes, they pick it up the next day. Don't put it on my property, please. DJ, I got unsubscribed. Probably you did it yourself. You deserved it. Quantum, quantum effects, quantum effects. YouTube are crook. I'll look at my numbers and then I'll look at my AdSense and it'll be up here. And after they take away numbers, it's missing a bunch of money. And I'm going, somebody really needs to investigate these people. They really do. When Elon takes over, everything will be cool. Susie Q, I lost. Let me focus in. I lost my YouTube the other day and lost my mind trying to get it back for 2 days. How did you lose your YouTube? Janice Young saying hello in prayers, Miss Marie, thank you. Patricia Bailey, you're a mess, Jay. I know. I'm a train wreck. Joshy and Stacy, how you doing? Hey, guys. It was good being on your show last night. I was on Joshy and Stacy. I was also on All About the Smokies Bobs, too. I lost it again. Okay, there we go. Everybody say hello to everybody. Quantum Effects says pine needle tea. I'll go out and get some immediately. Incredible. Pine everywhere. Bower House for healing. I can't say that I've ever had pine needle tea. Do you grind it up or just take the needles? Because I got pine trees all around me. Any pine tree will do. And just make a little hot water and soak it in there. I'll try it first. Then Miss Marie. Gatlinburg Hussey says if you're coming up to Gatlinburg, it's packed Friday, Easter. Yeah, Easter. It's going to be packed all this weekend. I like I said, I don't have any plans on going out shooting any video. I want to take care of Miss Marie, make sure she's okay, and get her back on her feet again. She's been suffering. Bobby Joyce, hey Joshy and Stacy, went to your store Tuesday hoping to find me a hoodie. Guess what? No hoodies. You can always go to the Goat Coaster. You want hoodies? They have over 10. I'm not kidding, and I'm not exaggerating. I asked the boss, how many T-shirts and hoodies do you have? He says over 10,000 at the Goat Coaster, and they also at their other store. There's 2 locations. There's the Goat Coaster and then Goats on the Roof, owned by the same guy. But at Goat Coaster, you have a bigger selection of T-shirts and hoodies, every size, from little munchkins all the way up to 4X. If you take a 4X, they got it. That's one of the rare places that have 4X. The 3X and 4X, they have it. Not a lot of places carry that. Joshy. Yeah, it's not going to be Joshy and Stacy anymore. It's going to be Stacy and what's his name? Joshy, it's going to be Stacy and what's his name? Catch up with you guys. Haven't seen Rosie. I expect her any day, though. That is for sure. I have been looking and keeping my eyes open, but I have not seen any telltale sign of her yet. You can always shop online. Oh, yeah, you could always come to the coaster, too. Go to Stacy's store. Nana Banana. We just watched the news about the case of the fire. Oh, so sad. Glad you're home was safe. Thank you. We've been watching your videos for about a month before the fires. Well, thank you, Nana. Nana Banana. I like that. Nana, that's a new one. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you subscribed, and please hit the thumbs up. That would help out a lot. Keep watching. I'll just be taking a quick break until Miss Marie gets back on her feet. All right. And then I'll go back out and do my thing again. I don't like leaving, excuse me, I don't like leaving her home alone because she might need something, right? And I wouldn't feel comfortable. I have no problem doing them when she's working or she's out and about. I don't have any problem with that. But when she's home not feeling good, um, I just want to make sure she's okay. What did I miss? What did I miss with Ralph? What happened? You can hear my voice is going. Ralph, what happened? What did I miss? Update me on that. You hear it? There it is. That's not me. There she goes. Get a lozenge. Rick Paley, how are you? Jeff Litterbugs need to pay up. Yeah, they really should. That really bothered me. 3 giant bags of garbage on my property. And it said, why would you do that? Well, you made that garbage. That's your trash. Why would you put it on my lawn? How about I come bring, if I knew their address, I'd drive it to their house and just pour it on their lawn and say, I think you forgot this. Gallenberg Husky, close to 1,000 subs. That means you'll be able to, if you get 4,000 views, which is easy to do, then you can, oh yeah, AdSense, it's not hard. You got to go through their hoops of fire. You got to put the tax number. You got to put your tax ID there. You got to put your social security number and all that. Got to have a bank account that they can deposit the money in. They don't send you a check. They send direct to your bank account. Pine needle tea also contains high levels of vitamin A, which is good for your eyesight, especially mine. Improves hair. I need more hair and skin regeneration. That I need. And improves red blood cell production. Also helps with cough and colds. Honey, go get some pine needles. What is the pine needle? The pine needle from the pine tree. Make some tea out of it. Don't make me cough. Okay, I'm sorry. Did you hear her coughing? Okay, Susie, you charge your phone. Nana Banana's coming up in May. Go to one of my favorite shops. Well, hubby rides the coast. Excellent. So you've obviously have been there before. It's real, and they've really added a whole bunch of new stuff there for sure. They're open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to closing. And people go, well, what's closing? When the last person's out of the parking lot, that's closing. They're not like other places. At 10 o'clock, they kick you. They just shut it on down. No, the last person, and that's it. Gary the kid. Stacy and who dat? Who be that? Joshy, we love you. Oh, goodness gracious. Daryl saying your Smoky Mountain Follies. Yeah, I haven't watched them in a few days, so am I missing anything? I could imagine. Yes, oh, this is from Nana Banana. Yes, grandkids gave me that name. That's a nice name. Good, good for you. Signs of a good hubby. Well, I take care. That's my wife. My wife. Stacy Fowler, hello. How are you? Good to see you, Stacy. I haven't seen you in a while. What'd you do? I heard. Did you hear that? That means either something fell, she slipped, or a bear is coming in the door. What am I gonna do? What? Did you get some pine needles? I spilled the coffee. How did you spill the coffee? I'm taking orders now for a slightly dented, slightly used Asian. Still have plenty of miles left on her. Just send your offer to my email address. I just made that coffee. Stacy Fowler says she sounds right. Oh yeah, that what you heard is nothing. It was going on for hours last night, and I felt so bad for her. And was it last night or the night before? Forget which night it was, but everything was already closed, so there was minimal pharmaceuticals here that would do the job. But boy, it was yesterday. Listen to that. Isn't that nasty? Dennis Jackson. Hey, Jeff and Miss Marie and everybody in the chat. Cindy, I wish Elon would take over social media. He's working on it. I know that the Twitter people aren't happy, and I think that may start a snowball of reformation. Um, he's got the money. He is one of the richest, if not the richest man in the world. So it means he could take on the bozos. He could take them on. He can buy them out or buy the controlling share, which is what he should do, and then just switch it around. And these places would either get their act together or just shut it down, restart it up, and everybody can have a happy day instead of worrying where their money went, where their subscribers went. John Esper, hello, John. How are you? Sorry, Miss Marie's under the weather. Very, very windy up here in Ohio. Allergies are kicking your butt too. Stannis. I'm having trouble reading. Bararian, right? Stannis Bararian. Hello from Cincinnati. John, do you know? John Esper, do you know Stannis? Probably in your neighborhood. Probably. The yellow bus is traveling to Kings Island today. I was going to go to Socorro today, but I just don't feel good enough. And plus, I don't want to leave Miss Marie. I was going to shoot a new video for them. I'll get to it. Carla Vision, Jeff, we're having our family over to Easter tomorrow. Oh, very nice. And brother and sister are cooking. That's nice of them to do to cook. Wish they'd wait till Easter Sunday. Well, soon, at least have the meal a day early. Just increase that just a hair. Oh, that was the other way. Okay. Monty here. Guess who? Haha. Hi, Monty. How are you? Webb's Web saying hello. Jim Spencer. I think I caught up with everything. I hope I did. Dana, thank you. I appreciate that. I think I caught up with everybody. That's rare for me to do that. Usually Miss Marie is doing that. I'm running my mouth. So let's see. I don't even know what the high was today. Joshy, how high did it get up in Gatlinburg? Or Gatlinburg, Hudson? What was the high temperature today? I was inside most of the day. Like I said, I went out. I was doing inside work and washed the decks. It was very pleasant. It was a little cloudy this morning, but then it started to get a little nice, and then the day ended on a nice note. Monty here. I got my husband's phone. Mine's charging. So it's Susie Q. How you doing, Susie Q? Gatlinburg got up to this. DJI says Gatlinburg got up to 76. Jim Spencer, hello, Josh and Stacy. Carla Vision got up to 81 here. That's good. It's better than those last cold days we had. Those last cold days got me too. You can hear it with the allergies and the fact that I wasn't feeling good from Thursday on, and Saturday really did me in. Sunday I felt terrible. It was in the 60s all day, so beautiful. So what did we get to, like 65 or something? Because it wasn't cold, wasn't hot. It was just right when I went outside. And I hung the clothes up. I did all that stuff, all my husbandly duties. But I'm back up in the loft for now, as you can tell. And I haven't been in the loft since before the fires. Since the last live show up here. I don't even come up here much. It's just I don't have time. 76 today. Thank you, DG. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. So now, what are you guys going to do tomorrow, being it's Saturday? For the folks that are up here, what are you guys going to be doing? Mary Max got good evening, Jeff. Plan to come by the Go Coaster when we come out on May 18th through the 22nd. Excellent. Remember, if you know what to do, you know the routine. If you want to see Miss Maria around 2:30, and you come on by and see us, you know that. Yes, sir, DJ. DJ, I got to get you a double wrench. I don't know how I could do that. Got to get you a double wrench. Bobby Joyce, 86 degrees here in South of Georgia today. It was 40 when we left Pigeon Forge this morning. Yeah, it was cold this morning. Overnight, it was a little cool. I had the windows open, just a crack, just to keep fresh air flowing in. So Miss Marie had some fresh air. Because you don't want to constantly be breathing that bad air. You know what I mean? DJ, I just want a t-shirt that says Vacation Station TV moderator. Okay. I should make one of those, right? So many things I want to do. And time just never, I don't know, the day goes by so fast. It really does. Gatlinburg Hussey says the thing with Gatlinburg, the weather is being 3 different temps. Yeah, it depends on how high you go. Oh yeah, I have gone up from Gatlinburg. It'd be in the 70s. I've gone up to Newfound Gap and it was in the 40s. I watched the thermometer in my car just go just drop. Amazing. John said, I can see how stuffy I am. Sorry about that. I'm sure the Yellow Bus will be on the Sunday Mountain Follies. Oh, really? I just don't know where they're getting. I don't know either. You know, every dog, John, every dog has its day. DJ, make a shirt. Go right ahead, put it, and I'll send me a JPEG of it, and I'll put it on one of the videos. Stannis, hopefully your post office interaction has improved. I enjoy the Jeep Invasion videos. No on that. Yes, I enjoy the Jeep Invasion too. The post office has gotten worse. I know mine is due any day now, and they've and back in what month was that? It's January, February. They increased it by $33, and now it's going to go back up another $33. So it'll be over $100 to have a post office box, a little box, and they never put my packages in lockers anymore. You know how when you walk in the post office, there's lockers with the keys. They used to always put my eBay packages in there. No. Now they put the little yellow card in my post office box. So I have to stand on this ungodly long line and wait to hand that to them so they can go around back and grab the box and hand it to me. And I said, why can't you put that in a locker? Well, we're understaffed, undermanned and understaffed. And I'm going to myself, well, your lazy butt just went around the back. All you have to do is go 10 more steps and slip it in a box. That's all you would have to do. Yeah. My love. Miss Marie. Well, it's true. It's like I have to wait online to get what you should have put in the box to begin with. That's why I pay you. Oh, God. Rick says, let's go in. Let's get rid of all these cupcakes. Yes, cupcakes. Cupcake Karens and Kens. Listen to Miss Marie. Rick's on 28 tomorrow night. Oh, really? Easter Sunday, 65 today in Ohio. That's cold. That's a little too cold for this time of the year. Mother Nature is bipolar. Oh, yeah, she is. Mother Nature's a bitch, let me tell you. Mother Nature is a serial killer. You do remember that. DG, I need a big picture of you and Marie to put on the back. Okay. Just pull one off any one of our videos if you want. As long as you get my good side, which is usually me at a distance. Yeah, very far away. Dana Gardner, I'm glad all the mail. DJI says my car is about to hit 250,000 miles. I feel like I should throw a party. Yeah, you should. When it hits 300, you really should. Monty here, better known as Susie Q. Jeff, buy Miss Marie some Pedialyte. Yes, I used to, when I was sick, really, really sick there for a while. That helps out a lot. $3 to $5 and it'll make her feel better. And she's praying for you. Thank you, Susie Q. Yeah, I should have thought about that, getting some Pedialyte. I'll consider that tonight. I might do that because it's got the electrolytes in it, and that's important. That you, I always make her every time I will go to the sink. I give her a glass of water, but if I say, have you drank water? No, not yet. So I got to get up and go get her. I'm going to go for a million miles. DJ Eisen. Bring it back to the dealership to get a brand new one for free. If it makes a million miles, you would be one lucky person. Wanda Williams, without stepping on toes. John Esper, can I ask what your issue is? You can ask that. I don't have any problem with that. I don't have any problem with that. The difference here is that this is an open forum, and you can pretty much say what you want. And DJI is pretty cool about knowing where that line is in the sand. But if you have an opinion, I don't have a problem with that. As long as you don't attack Miss Marie and say dirty words. We don't accept dirty words, and anything sexual, forget about it. We just don't do that. But you're allowed to speak your mind. Absolutely. And I encourage it. You don't agree with something I said, say it. We'll talk about it. And I get a lot of the emails, and I wish those people come on here. And by the way, when I do these live things, I accept all comments. You have 3 options, where you can hold them for review, have them review them, or you can just block everybody. And I don't want to block anybody. That's just not my thing. I want you to speak your mind. Because if you have a disagreement with me, then okay, let's talk about it. That's cool. I don't block a big DJI, right? I block nasties. That's right, DJI. I know. I kind of know where you are. I kind of know what and you know where I stand on that. You know, the trolls out. You delete them, report them. I don't really care. You know, and he knows where the trolls are. But if you had an issue with something I said, put it on there. I get the emails anyway, and I'd like to share them with you guys, so you guys can also chime in and say what you think, because that's what this is all about. It's being honest. No, DJI does not block opinions. Zeke says, I think it's going to be a lot worse before Trump is back. Yeah, oh yeah, you got 3 more years of living hell coming your way. We're already at 8.5 inflation. They're already talking 15% could be very soon. And that's what I was trying to tell you the other day during the live show. This is a really good time to start preparing. Go out and buy the things that you normally would buy weekly from your paycheck, or, once a month you go out and say, oh, we need some more spaghetti noodles, or we need some canned goods. Listen to me today, Minamoto. Stock up on this stuff. Get it now while you can still afford it. Because when a can of beans is like $5 and that's all you're going to be able to feed your kids, you're going to go, should have listened to Jeff, should have bought a case of this stuff from Bargain Barn. Or you all have something like a Bargain Barn where you are. Some sort of, Joel's deep discount or something like that. And go to it and buy cases of stuff. You'll eat it eventually. If something should happen, just eat the stock. Just take the inventory and eat it. But if you wait till it's too late, somebody sent something, and I tried to remember, but I can't. It was a perfect line. And if that girl is out there, it was definitely a girl, said, prepare, don't be scared. Or it was similar to, it rhymed more than that. And it made a lot of sense. You've got to think ahead. All right. The things that you normally get every week, you might need desperately. So stock up on the stuff that's not perishable. Canned goods last now because we're out of the turn of the century. They last for years in the cans. So get as much as you feel you can afford. Stock up on it. Even though you say, well, I only use one or two, get the case. Put the case on the shelf. Cool, dry place. Never put it up high where it's hot because it'll ruin the food. The cooler, the drier, the darker, the better. That's the rule of thumb. And like I said, get the noodles, get beans, get rice. Um, a lot of, you could call it emergency food or standby food, bug out food, energy bars, um, juices, bottled water. The way that they're doing bottled water now, you can keep that for a long time. It used to be a year. Now you can keep it a little bit longer. We have, I don't know, 30 gallons downstairs right now, at least 30 gallons, maybe more, but 30 for sure. And just keep them where it's cool, where in case something happens. You don't know. You don't know if the lights are going to go out. You don't know what this nut is going to do. So you got to think ahead, right? Think of all the things you might need. Toilet paper, paper towels. I know toilet paper. You're going to go, what? Yeah, unfortunately. But I've been looking into this, and the other day I looked it up, and I've had them email me back. I want to. I don't know how Miss Marie feels about it, but I think she'd be cool with it. Bidets in the bathroom. You can hook them up now right to your toilet. Or you could just run the garden hose, duct tape. That's the hillbilly way. That's you just duct tape a hose to your toilet. Just squeeze it once in a while and wash your butt out. DJI, you want a bidet? I just because toilet paper could. What happens if toilet paper can't get it? Now what are you going to do? Scrape yourself along the ground on your lawn outside? Wouldn't that look like a dog? You ever see a dog do that? Is that what your neighbors are going to go? Oh my God! Look at him! Look at what Jeff is doing! Scraping my butt on. No, a bidet. I'm just looking into it. Just saying. Trying to think, what else could you stock up on? Spices you can always go with. I'm thinking all the I mean, for the kids, you get the Chef Boyardee raviolis or the spaghetti and the meatballs, stuff to keep them happy. Lots of bags of noodles. They last for about a year before you really should start cooking them. You can always tell if macaroni or noodles are starting to go. They get whiter on the edge, on the tips or on the edges. That's when it's time. They're drying out. So you go to the store, stock up on all this stuff because nothing is cheaper than boiling up some spaghetti with butter, olive oil, tomato sauce. I mean, you could be very creative with this stuff and feed your family really cheap, especially with the prices up that are now going up. The meat was the other day 15% higher than it was the month before. So you know what I'm talking about. You go to the store, uh, it's insane. You walk out with a couple of bags in your hand, you just blew $100, and you go, "What did I get? Peanut butter and bread?" You know, oh, that's another thing you want to stock up on is peanut butter, and that you can find at Bargain Barn and maybe at Joel's deep discount where you live if you have one. I don't know. Get things of peanut butter, and you can get them at Bargain Barn. Cases of crunchy or creamy peanut butter, Jif, or what else is the other one they had? It was Jif and Peter Pan, and you just don't open them. And they come sealed, by the way, sealed in plastic. Leave the plastic alone. Just put them on a shelf. That's all you got to do. And if you need them, you pull one out at a time, and you're okay. Right? Oh, let's see, where did I leave off? Northeast Georgia mountain folks have 188,000 on my vehicle, 15 years old. Smart. Why would you want to buy a newer car when there's nothing wrong with the one you got, right? Where did I leave off? Okay, there's DJI's a ton of vehicles out there, a million. I take care of mine as you should. John Esper, gas has dropped in Ohio, $3.55. It's still $4 here, still $3.99. I don't block babies. Block that. Okay, we did get that one. Vacation Station is the worst. I can't believe they let Jeff speak. Joshy. All going to meet. That's it. Gatlinburg. What time is it? 10 o'clock in the center square. Figure 4. Loser leaves town. Grace Slavin, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while either. Oh, God. Please tell me I'm not going to talk. Tommy D811. Hello, Jeff. Love your variety of topics and discuss how rapidly they change. That's my brain doing that. Oh, goodness gracious. John says, went to Kroger today and got some fried chicken. They got some really good fried chicken there. I have a lot of better chicken. I prefer theirs than over anybody's, and often I'll bring that home for Miss Marie, and she dives right into that. If I sit behind her, it's just like bones are flying over her shoulder. If you can just picture the back of her head and the shoulder, and bones flying all over the place. Food City, Dana. Now, I've had their chicken. It's not bad. Food City makes a good chicken. They make a good sandwich there at Food City. You want to have a good deli sandwich, they make a good sandwich. They have not a buffet, but like a little area we can get soup and crackers and they have the olives. They have like a section of you can choose the olive salad you want. Got to be real careful because of the salt, but man, sometimes that's so good. Christopher Rollins, hello out there, Earthlings. Hello to you, Christopher. Zeke Smith, keep freezer full, shelf stock. Always, yes. And don't forget about oil too, because being oil is going up and down, and it's going higher at least per barrel. If you change your own oil, like myself, get those big. I don't know what it is, how many quarts it is. The one that has a handle on it. It's got at least 5 or 6 quarts in it. Buy a couple of those because pretty soon now it was $25, almost $26, and it was $19 the last time I did it. Now it's $26. It's probably going to go up to $30. So you want to put a couple of those in your shed or put them in your trunk, and this way you have that oil there for you when you need it. DJI rice and honey. Oh yeah, rice and soy sauce, rice with Korean hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of that lately, and it hasn't been bothering me. Joshy, that hasn't been bothering me. The Korean sauce. It's some really good stuff. It has a good bite to it. Stannis, gas in Cincinnati is $3.90. Let's go, Brandon. I'm transferring down to the handle. All the postal problem. Oh man, Christopher, I've been prepping for a while now. Don't feel ready enough. Yeah, that's always. If you can afford it, or if you have a plan, figure 6 months. Try to put away 6 months of food and provisions, batteries, flashlights, anything you would need if the lights went out. Just think of that. If that helps you, think if the lights went out right now, you'd lose everything in the refrigerator. You'd lose, your freezer would, after a few days, maybe a week, you'd lose everything. So you go, okay, now what am I going to do? You get dry goods. If the power's still on, everything's cool. If your water goes out, you got to have water. You need what, a gallon minimum a day? I think it's a gallon a day for most humans. So you've got to, if you have a family of 4, you've got to take that into consideration. You've got to do that. Get bleach in case we have a well here. The only thing I need to do is figure out a way to pump it up here. It's an electric thing, but if that which the pump did go out during the fire, so I couldn't do anything with it. You've got to be able to purify the water, and all you need is a drop of bleach, not the scented bleach. Scented. You get the scented stuff, smells like roses. Oh, this water. Oh, it's so muffy buffy, isn't it? It's like roses. No, you want to get the unscented bleach, and 1 drop. You just want to purify it, trying to add flavor to it. Oh, muffin just tastes like fresh. It's like linen. It's so fresh. DJ, I take a bidet or a shower. Bidets are fun. It's got a dual purpose. The first purpose, of course, is to wash yourself down there, the undercarriage, or it's a water fountain. That's a dual purpose, right? Miss Maria will find me down there on my knees by the toilet. I'm drinking water, honey. Oh yes, you're right, Christopher. Ammunition. I've said it before. Bullets, beans, and beer. BBB. Bullets, beans, and beer. I don't drink beer, so substitute that with brisket. Bullets, beans, and brisket. Bobby Joyce. My wife, she calls a Joe Biden shelf, stocking up for a while. Good for her. Tell her she's a smart girl. Got to stock up because I do not know where this is all going to end up. This could end up a lot worse than you think because who would ever think we'd be where we are today a year ago? Right? Just go back in time. And did you ever think things would look the way they did? And think about what can be done now that they know they can get away with it. Got to be prepared, folks. Off-ramp adventures. Man, I've seen you in a while. First time I've caught you guys live in a while. I know off-ramp. Where you been? Something I said? Most likely. Don't ever be offended by anything I say. If you don't like it, tell me, and we'll talk about it. I won't hate you. I won't block you. I have an opinion. You have an opinion. And we could agree to disagree, or we can come to terms, or we could meet like Joshy and I at 10 o'clock tonight at the town square in Gatlinburg for Figure 4, Loser Leaves Town. Big Burn, how are you? Good to see you. Hello, Jeff, and everyone else. Good to see you, Big. Always room for Jello. That's another one, Larry. Jello. Good idea. I didn't think of that. I'm not a Jello person, but I'm going to stock up on it now because it's in a packet. It's as long as you don't open it, it stays for years. Get some Jello. The kids will love it. Popcorn, kernels of popcorn. Now, if you don't have electric, you could still do that on a fire. If it comes down to the point you're burning your couch in your front yard, you better be thinking about things you need to eat. Fido might look appetizing after a few days. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Kids, we're eating Chinese tonight. Oh, God. Wanda Williams, my daughter and I lived in Portugal for 11 years. They used the bidet, and it was the kids' feet before bed. Yes. There's nothing wrong with a bidet. Americans just not used to that. In Europe, that's standard. In Southeast Asian nation, that's standard. Bathrooms have bidets. You got to keep the undercarriage clean, right, Big? Street Router Willie's kid, how are you? Stock up on hot dogs? Yep, you can eat them cold right out of the packages. Yes, you can. Yep. Trying to think. Chips and pretzels and things like that, they last for at least a year or more. You want to stock up on some things. I mean, look at it as, like I said, the lights go out. You've got to be, and you have a family, you've got to be able to entertain the family because the kids are going to be whiny. You know how kids are. You're going to, when the lights coming on here, have a hot dog, have a ding dong or something, because you got to keep them chilled because there's not going to be any, they're going to be staring at their phone, but it's going to have a blank screen. They're going to be looking to do their, I can't get a hold of Muffy. Because that's going to be all gone. So you got to be able to enter board games, stock up on board games, get decks of cards, get games. I know it sounds silly, even adults, because you get bored after a while. Dry Creek, Jello, and alligators. I like that. I like alligator meat. Josh, do you eat alligator meat? I like alligator meat. They don't sell it around here, though. Monty, Northeast Georgia Mountain, I just subscribed to you. Very good. Josh used to absolutely Dry Creek. See, Josh is not talking to me anymore. What's his name? Who be that? James Willis. Hello, Marie. Jeff and Chatter. Hello, James. How are you? Who be that? Oh, my goodness gracious. I love alligator. There's no place I know around here. I can't even get it at the Asian grocery store. Josh, you ever been up there? Sunrise? The Asian grocery store in Knoxville? I think you would appreciate that most likely because I know you have taste buds for good stuff. You and Stacy, I know you do. And it's not that the rest of you don't, but if you like eating unusual or exotic foods, Sunrise in Knoxville, excellent, some really cool stuff there. Do take a ride. It's right on Kingston Pike, right next to what is that? Party Time store. You can't miss it. Tom D. Levin, Jeff, you know how it is down there in Florida. Yeah, first time a hurricane forms at length, the stores are insane. I witnessed that many times because I spent 37 years there. And when they say hurricanes coming, all of a sudden the plywood doubled in price. Lanterns, if you were lucky to find a flashlight, batteries, people went, people, instead of like, I just need, hurricane lasts what, 24 hours, maybe? And if power goes out a couple, 3 days, they're buying cases of batteries, taking the shelf and wiping it clean and running out of the store like they found gold. And that just goes to show you that when the lights really do go out, can you trust your neighbor? Can you trust the guy in front of you? Are they going to help you or are they going to steal the food right out from your hands? Got to be prepared. Stannis is solar power generator and water purifier. Yep, water purifiers have gotten cheap. You can buy them now. They're you can get them online, and they look like a kind of like a large syringe, maybe about 12, 18 inches, tube, hose, handle, and you just suck up. You can suck water right out of a dirty creek, and it comes out the side crystal clear. It's got a lot of filters, and it filters out the water. I mean, it's something you don't want to do every day. Go, oh, honey, let's pull over the road and suck up some swamp water. It's emergency water. Oh, God. Bobby Joyce, all kinds of wild game. All right, no problem getting meat here. No, plenty of gators. I'd be roasting that gator every day. Sure enough. Absolutely. Go out of low tide, get the crabs. Yep, pull all them crabs up. When the tide comes in, do it again. You get all sorts of good stuff. Even here too, if you go out, you can find things you need. Yeah, but a lot of people, you have to admit, Bobby, they wouldn't know how to survive if they didn't have a Kroger or a Publix. And God bless them. God bless them. Bless their heart. But you got to think ahead. So I'm trying to tell you, stock up. Because with inflation the way it is going, you are going to drop a brick in your pants when you start going and you start to. Did you see how bread? It used to be what, $1 something. Now it's $3 for a loaf of bread. What are you going to do when it's $10 for a loaf of bread? You only make so much money, and you're not going to make more money. Your boss is not going to give you the increase of what inflation is. You're going to have to deal with it. So stock up now. Thank me later. Right? There. Street Rider Willie. Oh, God. Take the phones away from some people. I think, yeah. Yeah, there's, too many people depend on that stupid thing. It's all by design. You're so busy looking down, you can't look up, right? You don't see what's going on around you. Joshing states, when civilization fails, we can start the first community on my land. All right, well, you can come up here too. Plenty up here. But there'll be a price. Joshy will probably charge you more in rent. No, he won't take money. He'll take it in beans, bags of rice. That's what it'll come down to up here. If it ever happens, you'll start trading food. Street Rider Willie, hey, I just got a pay raise of 57 cents. Wow. Don't you feel rich? That's the stuff that always insulted me when I worked for somebody, and I was many years ago. They give you a raise, they pat you on the back. Good job. What? A nickel? What? Are you out of your mind? And he's driving a brand new Mercedes, right? Oh yeah, I gave myself a raise. Propane also another one. Good one, Tommy. Good one. Propane. Stock up on propane. How do you stock up on those? You get those, the ones that you use like on your barbecue. Now they can be a little costly, but you want them. You want to keep them handy in case you need that. And you can always get the smaller ones, and then the small stoves. You can pick them up at Walmart. You can go anywhere and get those little emergency stoves or those little camping stoves, and you screw it right in, and you can at least cook your food. I remember I had one. Oh God, how many years I had that? And I took it out. I don't think Miss Maria's here right now. She may be laying down. And we took it out when the power went out. And I said, "Let's cook up something." And the box was still sealed. Opened it up, and I would say I had to have it for 30 years. Opened it up, and the knobs, I guess from being in the shed, all the different sheds for so long, excuse me, they dry rot. I went to turn the knobs, they just broke into pieces. I go, oh, great. And the O ring was all dry rot. I go, I think I need to get a new stove. But I had it for years, always have been a prepper. Always. Wherever I lived, I prepped. And sometimes I had to use the stuff, but I wound up using it within the year. If nothing happened after hurricane, especially in Florida, once you get past that hurricane season, you start going into your pantry. You start using that stuff up and start replenishing again halfway through the year. 6 months into the year, just start getting more stuff. Oh, Monty says, oh, love my Yorkie is my weather forecaster. Oh, he shakes when it rains. I had a dog like that. Josh said that. I'll trade for chickens. There you go. I knew you would. Chickens and what else can you eat? Oh, goats and sheep. Right? You can barter them out. Street Runner said it was a cost of living. Said it can't buy a candy bar. It'll get to that point where you won't. I'm telling you, listen to me today. It's already gone up and it's going up higher, and there's no end in sight. The numbers, and these are the stat numbers, are already showing that inflation is or going into hyperinflation. And that means it's going to be more than usual. It goes up a point or two, a tick here and there. It's going to just like that, like overnight. This thing with the gas, that's going to change. You'll see that changing. That's a lament. It's a temporary fix for the moment because everybody goes, "Oh wow, gas is only $3.50 now." Well, a year ago was $1.89. I'm not happy at $3.50. I wanted $1.89. Oh, God. Big Bird. I'm sure you noticed, Jeff. The prime for a 30-year is yes, 5%, and I'm starting to notice a slight drop in real estate up there. Yeah, that's going to happen. The same every. I mentioned the bubble. It's a few months back. It's got to reach a peak. It'll plateau and then it'll start to go down. So for those of you people that were thinking about moving up here, whenever there's a recession, that's usually a great time to make the investment after recession is already in its full swing, where the pendulum is, the pendulum goes this way, that way. When the pendulum is starting to go back to everything's looking cool, that's the time to make an investment for a house and big ticket items because you can get lower rates and the banks will be much easier in this climate right now, or at least at the moment. Banks could be very choosy if they want to give you a loan or not, because if you're a good risk, you're going to get it. If you're not a good risk, you're not going to get it because they don't want to play that game anymore. They got caught once with their pants down. They don't want to do that again. Sherrod Willie says, gave me a pay raise and then said, take off with no pay for a week. Isn't that nice? So really, you washed out your raise. Bobby Joyce, you can have turkey. Oh, Joshua, we need to raise turkeys. That's what we need to do. I got a lot of wild turkeys here. And instead of shooting them, because it's so much more fun hitting them with the car because you're tenderizing them at the same time, right? You pick up speed and bam, you hit a flock of those things. They spray all over them. You just go pick them up, throw them in your trunk, take them home, take the debeak them, defeather them, and you got turkey dinner for a week. Gary the cable guy. It's Putin's fault. Of course it is. First, first it was the pandemic's fault. It was Trump's fault at first. Then it was the pandemic. Then it went down the line. All right. Of course they're blaming. Hey, I didn't vote for him. If you were out there and you voted for him, you deal with this, not me. Carla Vision, good night, Jeff and everyone else. Really enjoyed the live chat. Thank you, Carla. Love you, mean it. Monty here. I need some chickens. Vinny, gas is come down because of the time they're allowing the drilling to start, adding to the ethanol in the fuel. Yeah, they're gonna. That would end our fuel problems if they would just shut up and open up the lines and just allow us to frack and do everything we need to do, and that would help. That wouldn't take care of inflation. That would not take care of inflation. The clowns that are in there now, they're the ones that cause this inflation. Good night, Monty. D&T Tennis. Hey, well, I'm on the road as always. Yes, I know you are. You're welcome. Love you, mean it, Carla Vision. Oh, goodness gracious. Webb's Web. Yeah, it's the excuse for the day. Excuse du jour. Right, Ralph? Excuse du jour. Who do we blame today? We should blame the cave bug. Yes, the rare cave bug up in the Smoky Mountains is causing the recession, and we need to do something about it. Call Putin. Big burn. We're planning on renting when we get up there later this year, and about a year to buy. Good. I think it's right. Prices are going to fall. Yes, they are. Higher interest beats an overhauled home. Yes, yes, yes. Overvalued, excuse me. Oh, absolutely. Because they got a peak. I mean, I'm happy that this cabin is worth so much, but I know eventually it's going to come down to some normalcy, and sure, I can make I can walk away with a lot of money, but I love my cabin. I wouldn't mind having a second one somewhere, a bug out cabin somewhere else. I could just leave this one and go to that one. Bobby Joyce, good night, everybody. Thanks, good. I'm going to wrap it up too. I've been talking for an hour and a half. Yeah, I have been. I had fun with you guys tonight. Thank you for being with us. I appreciate you being on Vacation Station TV. If you haven't subscribed, please like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate all of you being on here tonight. Hit that thumbs up before you go. I bought BJ's host sale. This is from Tommy for $20 Groupon. Just about gas prices, 40 cents less a gallon. That's a good deal. That's an excellent deal. Monty here on Bobby Joyce. Good night, Bobby Joyce. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'll be back on over the weekend. I'm sure if I go out, I'll do a quickie live thing for you guys. Miss Marie, I think she's going to take it easy for the weekend. And we'll talk to you again very, very soon. Good night.